Hi, my name is Julia. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a pick a card reading all about your spirit guides, and I'm really excited to do this reading today. I know we're going to be tapping into some pretty high vibrational energies, and some that might be even considered a little bit fierce, because I know some of you guys have some very fiercely protective spirit guides that protect you. So I think this is going to be a great reading. Thank you for being here today. We have 5 piles. I'm going to go ahead and show you the 5 piles right now. For pile 1, we have this beautiful blue crystal. I don't know if you could tell I was feeling the blues today. I just got this one for Christmas for my mother. It's really beautiful. It's a dark blue and it's been heat treated, and so it sparkles really beautifully. So this is for pile 1. Pile 2, this is the big boy right here. It's a little bit heavy, but I'm going to pick him up. This is blue agate. Some people might say agate. Blue agate, blue agate. Pile 2, very beautiful. Pile 3, it's another gift I just got over for Christmas and my birthday. My sister got this for me at a street market in, I think it was either Turkey or Morocco. Very beautiful. It's Evil Eye Protection. It's pile 3. Oop, safe. Okay, and for pile 4, this is something I just got myself for my birthday. This is a nice chunk of some labradorite. Has a beautiful flash to it. I don't know if this light does it any justice, but it's really got a nice flash. So this labradorite is also really good for putting a lot of protection in your aura for when you're in the, I guess you say astral traveling, or even when you're not astral traveling. This brings a lot of protection on the astral. Or at least for me it does. And this is labradorite, so this is for pile 4. And pile 5, we have another beautiful blue agate. It's a little bit of a lighter shade of blue, but very beautiful. So this is blue agate, pile 5. So these are the 5 piles. As per usual, timestamps will be in the description and the comments. So I look forward to seeing you at your pile. This is going to be a really good reading. I can feel it. And I will see you guys at your piles. Oh, and if you feel called to, please feel free to like and subscribe. I sure would love to see you guys here again. Okay, bye. Hi, pile 1. If you chose this beautiful, sparkly, dark blue crystal, pile 1, this is your reading. All about your spirit guides. We're going to get right into it. Yeah, let me start off by saying, freaking yikes. Pile 1, yikes. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't want problems with you ever, pile 1. And let me tell you why. You are one of the piles. I haven't obviously done the other piles yet, but you are one of the ones I see who has some fierce, and I mean fierce, spirit guides. And I mean fierce. So let's get right into the cards, and I'll explain to you why I say that. And I'm also going to get into some messages from them and what they seem to be working on with you most at present. So let's get right into this. Okay, so when I first asked who your guides are, oh, Lord. Now, I don't know how to say a lot of these names and the angel names. Some of these names I'm going to say some of them might be your actual spirit guides, but I'm right now mostly channeling the specific energy of what these specific beings do. Okay, so coming out we have the 3 of Pentacles with Iayalel, the Devil with Samael, and the Hermit with Iabamaya. I believe that's how you say him. Now, probably wondering, okay, what does that mean? And I'm going to tell you right now. What I'm gathering from this is mostly with the Devil. And I'm not saying the Devil is one of your spirit guides, but for somebody out there, hey, maybe it is, you know. I have a very open mind to whoever works with whatever. We all have freedom of choice, right? Okay, so, but in this specific case for you guys, in this deck, the devil comes out as the Archangel Samael, and it says the severity of God. And right away what I channeled with that is, this is a very fierce presence that's in the background of your life. You probably don't sense it often. It's not bringing harm to you. I just want to put that out there right now. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. It's not here giving you hard lessons. There are presences here that I see that are here to help test you for your soul's evolution. But what I'm channeling off the energy of this right now, I just want to be very, very specific, especially with you choosing this stone. What I'm channeling energy off this stone and these energies is, this is a presence that is in the dark. It shines its help and love in your light most often when you are in a dark place, when you are going through a dark time, when you are going through a dark night of the soul. That's when this presence comes in and shines the most. When people have done you wrong and turned their back on you, right? And you are needing to be protected, or maybe it felt like you weren't being protected. But, and not to keep jumping all over the place, but there's, I did some readings recently on, reading people's auras and spiritual gifts and stuff. And if you haven't, you should go check them out. And one of the common themes I noticed is a lot of people is like a walking karma and a walking judgment for people. And here's why I say that. It might feel, and I feel like it did feel for a long time, like, why do so many bad things happen to me? Or why is nobody ever, why is nobody ever good to me like I see them be good to other people? Well, it's because it's part of who you are. And I know, I'm not saying you deserve it. No. It's that the divine is working through you almost as a test and a catalyst for these people. That's how you are the karma and the judgment. What those people don't see, what they don't see in your big, beautiful spirit that's lurking in next to you in those dark times, is this fierce, the severity of God energy, waiting to see if those people pass tests or not. And when they don't, guess who's coming for them? Karma. They really didn't want problems with you, Pile 1. They just didn't know it at the time. That's for anybody in the past who's... the energy I got off of it when I looked at it, I was like, ooh, the severity of God. Okay, also coming out, we have, yes, the Hermit. Ooh, you have a high intelligence. Word of God creating all. Ooh, you are extremely smart. And Three of Pentacles, God hearing lamentations. Mental force, protects against sorrows and illness. Alchemy and transformation. Oh yeah, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. On a side note too, for the people who were tested through you, like to see how they would be there for you and treat you when you went through some things. I'm seeing here that when your guide, a very powerful, strong spirit guide of yours, who I believe on a soul level you guys work together as like it was agreed upon for you guys to come into this lifetime, that you would be a part of this testing people, right? And this is it, if the people who pass the test, yeah, okay, they eventually would ascend, right? Well, eventually we all will, right? Even the ones who don't pass. But for the ones who didn't, and when it's time to reap the rewards of the good and the bad they did, I'd be willing to bet that some of their karma would be being seduced, seduction and downfall. A lot of their connections end up going dead, and they probably end up falling prey to lower vibrational spiritual activities. I'll leave it at that. And I'm not saying all spell work is bad, but it feels like for some of them, some of their karma was to be the receiver of some more harsh spell work. Yeah, okay, more on your guides. It feels like some of the things they were working on you with here, that they work on you with, and just so you know, they feel, a lot of them feel, this pile, I'm not feeling too many that feel too alien in nature, because we do have many different kinds of guides. Some of them will be, I probably should have, explained this a little bit too in the intro, is some of them will be, something more very angelic, or archangels even. Some of them will be, on the plane of gods, goddesses, deities. Some of them will feel more like interdimensional beings, alien. Some of them, and this isn't to scare anyone off, but will be more along the lines even of, like, say, perhaps jinn or demons. And it's not to be like, oh, people are demon possessed. No. Remember, we have all kinds of fierce protectors around us. Sometimes it's hard for us to comprehend certain energies that are not of this world. And some of them will feel very, alien even, or just different dimensional beings. For you, and then a lot of them too will be ancestors and loved ones that have crossed over. Some that we knew and some that we didn't. Some that are just far back in our ancestry that still love and watch over us. And for you, I feel a really big feel of, it's feeling really a little bit angelic, and then I'm not saying so much, I don't feel so much of the interdimensional. Yes, there could be some here, but it's really feeling like, no, yeah, actually, there's some interdimensional. I can see it now. Yeah, there's some star-seeded origin stuff for sure here. But it's, I just don't want to, like, scare anyone off, but I'm just going to be honest. It's almost feeling like there's a presence of, and it's nothing to be, I don't want you to be like, oh, think it's bad, or, oh, it's almost feeling like a jinn. There's a presence around you. It's almost like, I don't want to say it's like you have a demon around you, because I don't want people to get scared who are not familiar with, like, how the real astral beings are. But to most people, it would probably be scary. But this is something that's around you that is, they're helping you and protecting you and guiding you and loving you. I'll leave it at that. And yes, a lot of angelic energy, big angelic energy. Okay, so I'm seeing here too, we have the King and Queen of Wands, and it's separated. So it seems to be that's one of the tests here that's been for you, is there seems to be there's been a lot of tests in love and relationships that they've also been assisting you with when you've gone through things, when things have come between you. It feels like there's been separations between certain partnerships. There's been energies that have tried to separate you in certain partnerships, whether it be that friendships or love even. There's been energies that have come between that have had to be worked on, that these beings have been there to assist you with. Also, some of them have been testing you to make sure that you're ready for it. It feels to me like there's been, you've gone through, it feels definitely like more than one dark night of the soul. Coming out with this, I'm channeling that strictly off of this crystal. And that what I'm seeing from your guides right now is they've helped you work and watched you and been there with you and loved you and supported you through a lot of work that you've done to come back to a place of balance. And if you are not completely back to a place of balance, that is what they are working on you with at this present time. They are bringing you back to balance because they want to see you happy and having a solid foundation and being emotionally stable and happy. I feel for most of you, this is where you are finally coming back to, or working on coming back to. And if for anybody who's going through something very severe right now, this is what they are working to bring you back to. This is what I asked, what are they working on them with right now? And then when I asked, and how are they doing that? Like, how are they working on them to get with for this? Well, what they're specifically working on is showing you who not to pour your time, love, and energy into, with the Page of Cups coming out in reverse. And then we have 2 Strength cards and the double majors coming out next to each other. Check that out. Check you out, Padawan, and I'm going to tell you what I'm channeling off of this. It appears to me that they are showing you, your guides are working with you right now to show you who to and who not to pour your time, love, and energy into, to guide you away from people who try to control you, or who are overly controlling and then turn around and use that control by a means to hurt you. It's like it's people who also act like they don't want to be controlled, but anytime you try to assert a boundary, it's like they lash out. Even I'm getting that as well. They're working on you, on guiding you away from that, so that you don't pour into these kinds of connections anymore. So that you can maintain a place of balance and have a happy, solid foundation. They are trying to bring a lot of balance and happiness into your life. They want you to have a happy home life, be balanced, and be overall emotionally fulfilled. I feel like you are coming out with the frog and the starfish as well at present. It's saying that you're coming out of a time where you had done a lot of emotional cleansing, and you are finally coming to a place of feeling regenerated, is what I am channeling off of that. Congratulations on that, pile 1. That is excellent. For one specific person I'm feeling in here, not too many, maybe 1 or 2, it's some of you don't feel like you've regenerated yet, but it's coming. You're almost done with the cleansing and the clearing. It is coming. Okay? Also, okay, so let's get into a side note message from your guides, what they want you to be aware of about what's upcoming. We have communicate and love spell, and I'm going to tell you what I get off of that. Not necessarily that anyone's doing magic on you, no. What I'm getting off that actually is that somebody's very enamored by you. There's somebody who's interested in you, somebody's very enamored by you, basically almost was like a crush or a secret admirer, and this person is getting ready to reach out. This person is wanting to reach out. There's somebody who's digging you, basically what I'm feeling off of this. They're digging you, they're feeling you, and they're getting ready to reach out and communicate. So be expecting in the near future a communication. Someone's got a crush on you is what it feels like. Okay? Also, definitely what is reaffirming that they're definitely helping you to maintain balance. It feels like you've come to a place where you've found some kind of balance, or you're getting back into balance after going through some pretty harsh things, which also lets me know that the more fiercer spirit guides, for whoever, when you went through, it feels like your most recent dark night of the soul. You know, I know some people are like, oh, well, we only go through one. Not true. Some people only have to go through one, and I'm happy for them. And then there's others of us who get to go even deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole. I don't know if any of you might have some heavy 8th house placements. As for myself, I have Sun and Stellium in the 8th house of death and rebirth and transformation. So my life is full of spiritual rebirth, and I mean it's to the point where you get to the point where it's like you just roll with it, right? But it never stops becoming, you know, a deep, intense spiritual lesson learned, and bringing you even further and deeper into yourself. And for me to be bringing that up, since I am channeling right now, I feel that that is something that you kind of often probably go through too, my pile 1. And I feel like your most recent, I'm hearing mastering right now. I'm hearing mastering. Hold on. I feel like your most recent serious dark night, or, you know, spiritual death and rebirth that you've gone through, ego death, spiritual rebirth that you've gone through, whether it's at current or maybe in the last year or 2, there's something that you mastered there. So congratulations, because I'm hearing that, and that's why they're wanting. It's like you're going through a period where there's going to be a lot of balance and happiness, you know, coming, that you're either now experiencing or that's coming in. And reaffirming that, we have Archangel Gabriel coming out with balance. Look at how beautiful that is. I don't know if they're getting a glare on the card, but I hope you can see it. It's just beautiful. Blue, like all the blues today. I love that. So, yeah. Sorry, it's getting a weird channel. I'll come back to that one in a minute. Something about, also maybe you were recently working on purifying something in your diet or your body. That's what it was. I was afraid if I come back to it, I would forget it. So let me just get it while I'm on the channel. So for some of you too, if you haven't, or if you've been thinking about possibly starting, well, we are in New Year's. A lot of people do New Year's resolutions for maybe exercise. If you've been thinking about doing some kind of new regimen for exercise or diet, I think that's would be really great for helping you to maintain balance. And I'm getting that as a channeled message too. Just from staring at that card, it came out at me really quick. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. And your guides are also working on with you right now. We have beauty and be honest with yourself in reverse. And what I'm channeling with that is they want you to be more honest with yourself on how it's almost like you've done, I feel like it's like the feeling of you've done a lot of self-love work, but you still don't give yourself enough credit for how beautiful you are, male or female. This is saying like yes, being humble is good. I'm hearing that. It's weird because I feel like I'm getting a stream from two different directions right now. Like sometimes I'll look around when I get my like streams, but it's a little bit weird right now because since before I did this, open this reading, just on a side note, I said a prayer to open up these channels to these spirit guides, and I feel like I'm getting like two different guides who are channeling information to me from like at the same time. So it's really interesting. Sorry, I'm just going to share that with you. But okay, with be honest with yourself in reverse, what I'm getting is that it's not that you're not honest with yourself. It's that you've done so much work to look past illusions in the past and look so deep within yourself. Since you're being honest with yourself, why don't you give yourself the credit that's due for how beautiful you are? Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. My cat thinks you're beautiful too, and apparently she wants in. Hold on, baby. Mommy's coming. Mommy's coming. Give me a second. Give mommy 1 minute. I'm almost done with this pile, mi amor. Sorry about that. Okay, almost done here. Can you just hold for 1 second? I'm going to pause it because she'll just keep meowing for you guys. Oh, baby. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. You gonna be a good girl? Go be a good girl. Oh, babe. Oh, babe. I love you. Say hi, Venus. Say hi. Oh, no. Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah. Yes, mama girl. So and that's how also I know you guys have a super potent energy, because she tends to want to come in when I'm pulling on certain energies. She just gets like, I feel like it's almost like a magnetic, some people just tend to be really good with animals and children, and I feel like when I'm reading certain piles that have that like really magnetic, high vibrational energy, it just like kind of like pulls on her spirit, like she just wants to come see what's going on. But okay, sorry, I keep getting distracted in your reading now, pile 1. I do apologize for that. Okay, so also here we have elephant spirit, spider spirit, turkey. Okay, yes. I'm getting from your guides also, they do not want you to forget about what's gone on in the past. You've learned so much from your past. Don't forget it. You've learned it and you can leave it there now. I'm also hearing it's safe to leave it in the past. Don't forget it, but it's okay to move on from it now. It's a good time to start dreaming. Your guides speak to you a lot through a lot of, obviously, like it's usually as usual, cryptic symbolism that's in your dreams. But maybe I'm also hearing that they would feel it would be great to start keeping a dream journal, or studying what the different symbolism is, so that you guys can. Sometimes it's a great way to form a means of communication, of a more direct communication with our guides. Make your dreams. They want you to know if there's something that you've been working on or been wanting to do, go for it. Go for it. It will come. It will happen. They want you to have this. They work with you a lot too on. They're working with you in the future to bring a specific partnership together. I don't know if this is somebody you know or don't know yet. This could, it's feeling big time like a love relationship, but it doesn't have to be. It could be some kind of a business partnership or a project. There's something they really are working on right now. Because we have King of Cups, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and between it is the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. Right now they are working on bringing in this new partnership. You guys aren't together yet, but they want to bring it together. They're working on making this happen and bringing a beginning in, as well as also, yeah. Turkey originally came out backwards, and it says, give with gratitude and grace. I'm getting that with the Page of Cups in reverse. Is you've given so much. It feels like you've given so much to so many in your past, and it's almost like it wasn't always reciprocated, or sometimes not even reciprocated at all. And a lot of these situations ended up being really hurtful for you. Like people that you gave so much to, it just turned around and ended up hurting you. And they're working on, what they want you to do is, all that, like the same way you would pour so much into these other people, they want you to, be honest with yourself, pour that into yourself. Make your dreams real now. Then right here, we're getting ready to close it out. We have, oh yeah, of course. Yeah, breaking the chain. So you guys are also, I'm sure, people who have done a lot of the generational curse breaking, breaking patterns that have been carried down in your families. Sorry if you hear that, she's eating right next to the camera. And breaking these different patterns that have been, played out in families, because you are the ones who are here to help birth the new age. You are the souls. We are the souls that are here to help make these changes on a collective level, to show people what it means to stand in our truth, right? Definitely. And because of all the harshness we go through, that's why you have one. We all have multiple guys, but one of yours, like I just got chills just thinking about it. People have no idea. People have no idea. They do not want problems with you. Coming out then, last but not least, warrior woman. And it says, whether you're a man or a woman, don't you turn off the music. She's sitting on the laptop over there. She might turn it off. I love you. Sorry. Here I go again, getting distracted. Okay. I'll bet you I can know what my guys are teaching me right now. Where I want me to work on probably is attention and focus. Sorry. Okay, it's warrior woman. So warrior man or warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? I just feel like, what I feel with your energy is like you guys have been through so much in your past. I feel like you guys have been through multiple dark nights of the souls. I feel like you guys have given so many people the benefit of a doubt and poured into people who just turned around and hurt you. I feel like you are coming out of that. I feel like you have some very fierce guides who are, for the people, when they did that to you, little did they know they were being tested by the divine. And they are either probably currently, I think in a lot of these situations, these people are at current, whether you're aware of it or not, getting that karma. If you were to look into a lot of their lives right now, a lot of them probably aren't doing so great. They're probably going through some pretty harsh lessons. They might not be showing it, like maybe publicly on social media, but I have a feeling there's some pretty harsh things they're experiencing, but it's ultimately always for our greatest good, right? But yes, so right now they're bringing, what your guides really want is, I believe, to also let you know, is they're very proud of you for how much emotional cleansing and healing you've done, how much of yourself that you felt you lost that you've regenerated, how much you've learned to love yourself, and they want you to be even more completely honest with how great and how special you are. They're proud of the balance you're getting. It seems like sometimes, even though you have some balance, that it's like you see always a little wobbly. Sometimes it might feel like, I can't do this anymore. This is too much. But they're proud of you. You are holding some balance for most of you. For some of you, they're helping you to get there, because this is ultimately what they want for you. They want you to feel emotionally fulfilled. They want you to have a strong foundation. They also, with the Hermit coming out, the Word of God creating all, lets me know that you are highly intelligent, very highly intelligent. Also with EILL, I hope I pronounced that correctly, Three of Pentacles, they are, this is mental force, protects against sorrows and illness. I mean, look, they're really helping you, I think, after going through, so I feel like you've gone through multiple dark nights, as I said, and helping you to also maintain a lot of that mental balance. You also, yeah, in communication, you're a great communicator. And on a side note, I really feel somebody is interested in you with the love spell. I'm not channeling any magic off this energy that somebody's doing any magic on you. I'm really not. I just feel like it's not that they're doing it to you. I feel somebody feels bewitched by you. Somebody's very interested in you, and I think they're be expecting for this person to reach out very soon. And that is what I have for you today, Pile 1. Wow. I mean, there was a few guides that I was really feeling the strongest presence of, but the one that just screamed out to me was the Samael, the severity of God, and I realized you are one of the ones who has like one of those like fierce, and I mean fierce energies around you that if people and it's like they don't this guy doesn't really show their light except for in dark times. It's like that's when they're shining mostly in your life. If people only knew. It's like but then they wouldn't be tested, right? And I could tell you've really done a great work on regenerating yourself, making yourself whole again in all the places where you felt lost. Your guides are proud of you, and they're ever present with you. So that's what I have for you today, Pile 1. I hope this resonated. If you feel called to, please like and subscribe. I sure would love to see you here again. I'm going to take it to Pile 2. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose this beautiful blue agate, Pile 2, this is your reading all about your spirit guides. Okay, so let's get right into it, Pile 2. Yeah, there's a lot of really beautiful energies. Last pile had some pretty fierce spirit guides that even almost scared me a little bit. Not scared me, but I knew that they had some powerful ones. So do you. I also am feeling a lot more here too in your pile, the presence of loved ones that have crossed over with Anna, grandmother of Jesus, coming out in reverse. What I'm getting is not that, it's more that with the way I'm channeling it with the reverse is this is a grandmother who's not around anymore. It might not be for everyone, but I feel for most of you that definitely will be the case. That you have a grandmother, and I believe another one of your guides is somebody who this one feels a bit more recent. I don't know if the grandmother was recent, but there feels like there was someone else who's more recent. For some of you, recent could mean within the last year. For others of you, it would be something like within the last 5 years. And if it wasn't somebody that you lost within the last 5 years, this would be somebody who was very close to you, somebody who had a very significant role in your life. So even if it was more than 5 years ago, this is somebody that it feels like you probably maybe knew since children. It might have even been that you lost them when you were a child. But there's I'm feeling the presence of 2 different loved ones who are crossed over, who are very present with you often, who are guides for you now, who work with you a lot. They love you a lot and they work with you a lot. Okay, I want to say that right off the bat. Also, there's a lot of very high angelic energies here. As you know, well, not everybody knows, I guess, but there's different choirs of angels. There's like a hierarchy. There's levels in different choirs. These are some pretty up there on the chain of command energies I'm feeling here, which means you have a very significant, important, special purpose, my pile 2. Coming out first when I asked about who your guides are, we have Archangel Sitael, Hahahael. I'm going to try to say these without slaughtering the best I can, so bear with me, okay? And Ariel. Oh, I love Ariel. Now, this isn't to be confused with Uriel, which I love Archangel Uriel too. This is Ariel. So that's coming out. That's 3 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and Knight of Cups. And just to give you an idea of how the energies that these angels hold and how they work with you. Construction of the universe. I mean, wow. It lets you know where this is. This is giving a big, almost like, it's almost actually even feeling a little bit Metatron kind of vibe. This is a really, it's almost hard to put into words because we're here on this 3rd dimensional plane, you know. But this is a very powerful angel. I think this has a lot to do with ascension and the changing of the ages, which lets me know, yes, that your purpose is great. Another one for the 4 of Swords with Hahahael. I'm saying that right, God. Okay, it says the God of Trinity. That's the God of Hope, the God of Trinity, and the Revealing God. Ooh, your 3rd eye's wide open, isn't it, pile 2? Lets me know the Revealing God working with you. Yeah, you know a lot of things. It's giving a lot of claircognizant energy. Also with like I was back to the 4 of Swords, the God of Trinity. One of the energies of this archangel is mission, protects against slander and impious people. With 3 of Wands, construction of the universe, help with great works, protection from adversaries. And with Ariel, I love working with the angels. Pardon me. It's perception and revelation, discovers hidden treasures, reveals the secrets of nature. That is so beautiful. And I'm seeing here some of the stuff that they've been watching over you and helping you work with. Something about, I'm hearing communication, even though I don't see it on the board. Something about communication. Maybe it's just what they're communicating to you right now. Yes. Something happened, I feel, in the recent past that caused a lot of mental turmoil for you. That caused things to slow down almost to a standstill. These angels came in helping you with great knowing and intelligence to help you with your mental strength. It feels to me like something happened in the past that was unjust, that caused you to miss some kind of a new beginning or a new opportunity. Now, what I'm getting is this happened as a part of a spiritual test in order for you to go through some kind of evolution for a spiritual upgrade. With the Hierophant here, I hear it's because it's like you're being initiated spiritually to like a higher level. This is a major spiritual upgrade. And it took a lot of, it feels like there's a lot that they're working with you mentally here. After going through, while either during the times of being tested or coming out of being tested to regain that, not regain, but to work with all the wisdom you acquired through your tests that you went through, if that makes some kind of sense. I asked what they're working with you, what they've been working with you with mostly, and we have Knight of Swords in reverse and the 9 of Swords upright. So like I said, it's a lot of mental energy, and what I'm channeling from this is they're working on to give you so I'm hearing to not take things personally, that for what people might have said some pretty harsh or painful things or done some harsh and painful things to you in the past, and they don't want you to internalize that. Also to help you to be guarded from when you receive psychic attacks. And how do you know when you're receiving psychic attacks? Because they don't always come from other people. Sometimes they come from beings in the astral. I'm getting with these Nine of Swords, it's not so much that you're losing sleep over something at current, though you could possibly be for some of you. But for most of you, it's to help, it's helping you to learn what to do when you start getting intrusive thoughts and understand where they come from. Some of it is that it's actually there's certain beings that are around you that are, it's like they're projecting these thoughts at you. It's all part of a test. It's like you're being tested and initiated to like a higher state of like consciousness. It's really interesting. It's very powerful. Yeah. And then I asked how they're doing that's with you. We have Death, King of Pentacles, and Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're going through a complete, it's either you've recently have gone through or you are current going through a complete transformation. It's like I'd be willing to bet that the person you were, say like a year ago to now, completely different. Like completely different. There's been such a change in you. It's like now they're taking you, it's like they're taking you to your throne. Almost like on a spiritual level. If that makes any sense. I hope I'm making sense here. You've acquired, through all your tests, trials, and tribulations, a complete change within yourself. And if it's not from a year ago, I promise you it's from 5 years ago. And I know you're probably thinking everybody's different than they were 5 years ago. Not everybody. But most of us are, and thank God for that, right? But especially you. There's been like some major transformation and change here. And I feel that something that's happened specifically that really shook you up. And they're bringing you back to being, it's like on top of your game, onto manifesting. Yeah, we have manifestation here, yes. And to also reaffirm that, we have peace of mind. They're bringing you peace of mind to make sure that you can maintain that peace of mind and to know how to handle when intrusive thoughts come. This is also giving a feeling of PTSD. Like, after you go through something really traumatic and it changes you forever, and then it's like you lay awake at night and it kind of like, or right before you fall asleep, it keeps playing over in your head. It's like they're helping you with not being attacked by certain thoughts. They're helping you regain peace of mind because of something that was, yes, very mentally strenuous in your past that caused you to, like, your whole life to slow down and stop at some point. They're bringing you back from all that to be back on King of Swords status, to be completely, because I could tell you're very smart. You are very smart. Extremely intelligent. This is more giving a feeling of you're extremely intelligent, so smart that it's like even when something bad happens, it feels like you can't help but to analyze it, dissect it, cut it apart. This is what happened. This is what happened. What if I would have done this? I should have done that. Maybe what if this? Or what if this happens? Because your mind is so smart. You have such a quick, agile mind, and with the revealing God, perception and revelation, it's like you're so smart, you just know things. There's a lot of claircognizance here, and it's giving that they're teaching you so that you could be even more clear in tune with when they're giving you messages through claircognizance or through any of the clairs, clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, any of the clairs, where they're sending you information through the clairs so that you can decipher it and know that it's not something that's just a reoccurring thought due to things that happened to you in the past. This is what it feels like they are working with you at this time. Also, with the Knight of Wands coming out in reverse, I'm getting that for some of you, they're helping you to make sure that there might have been, because of all the things that have happened in the past when you might have had intrusive thoughts, it might have caused you to procrastinate on things, and they're helping you with not doing that. For others of you, they're helping to make sure you don't rush into anything. And for a lot of you, it'll be both. To make sure we don't procrastinate or become indecisive, and then also to not rush into something without thinking it through. It all has a lot to do with a lot of mental balance. Also, they want you to know there is somebody who they are blocking from coming back into your life because this person would mess up this balance that you're There's a lot of balance in the last pile too. Very interesting. Sorry. This person would, it's like it would, all the work you've done, and there's something that they're bringing back. You're being initiated to a higher mental and spiritual state. It's like you're being initiated to higher states of consciousness, and that will give you even greater manifesting power. And there's a certain person there, it feels like they're blocking from coming back into your life because it would mess things up. So right now it's a time of taking the time to heal. I really feel there was something traumatic that happened, that I'm giving PTSD, because it's snake spirit coming out saying take time to heal. Next to turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. They want you to be fully healed and work on manifesting things at this time. Yeah, cow spirit. Ooh, when I looked at this card, I just got... Is this somebody's mother, grandmother? Yeah, coming out next to the grandmother in reverse. Oh, somebody has a grandmother coming through. Could be a mother, but it's really giving up big grandmother feeling. No, it's a mother too. There's a very nurturing motherly energy who wants you to know how blessed you are, how special you are. You deserve to heal. You deserve to manifest. They love you very much. Take this time to heal, because you deserve it. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve everything great in life. Also, you have Archangel Michael coming out here with enchantment. Coming out in that violet with your third eye. Oh, look at that unicorn. You are very unique. You are a very special individual. Very special. Highly intuitive. Highly psychic. Been through a lot. Archangel Michael is protecting you at this time for many things. You are protected also for, this won't be, well, it will be for everybody, but not everybody will need it. But for those who do, you're protected from spell work at this time. Highly protected. Strong Archangel Michael presence. And that is also because, this is a very specific time of, while you're being initiated, your spiritual gifts will be expanding. No spell work can tamper with you at this time. Ooh, this one came out in the last pile too. Very interesting. Warrior woman. So whether you're a woman or a man. It says, have you answered your deepest calling? Next to answer the call. You are going through a spiritual upgrade. You have gone through a lot. You are healing. You are extremely smart, extremely psychic, extremely protected, very loved. You have at least two, well, I mean, we all have a lot of spirit guides around us, but I mean, right now I'm putting two loved ones at least that are crossed over. For some of you, it'll be more. For some of you, you will think, oh, I can't think of two people who I know who passed. They are ancestors in that case. They are people who are in your lineage. But for those of you, not everybody will be the lineage. Some of you will actually just be, some of you, I feel somebody you knew when you were a child who passed. And others of you, it'll be somebody who was like a parent or grandparent who passed recently, who are around you, working with you at all times. They want you to, you have a very great purpose here, and they want to make sure that you know that you are loved, you are safe, you are protective, you deserve to heal, you deserve to have peace of mind. You can manifest the life you want. You have a calling. Somebody's being blocked from your life because this is a time for you to finish your healing and manifest so that you can be, you deserve to answer the call. You deserve to do to follow your dreams, to do what you feel called to do. You know what I mean? And there's somebody, for most of you, I feel there's definitely a grandmother who's on the other side who just loves the shit out of you. Pardon my French. And who's very much watching over you. You are very loved. Very, very loved. And from the angels to the ancestors to those loved ones, they all want you to have peace of mind. They are working with you on how to counteract intrusive thoughts from psychic attacks or from PTSD. That's what I really feel for you, my pile 2. I hope this resonated and brought some kind of clarity on your spirit guides. This is what I have for you today. I hope you'll feel called to like and subscribe. Hi, pile 3. If you chose this beautiful evil eye protection right here, pile 3, this is your reading all about your spirit guides. So let's get right into it, pile 3. Okay. Wow. So, first I asked the cards, who is pile 3 spirit guides and what are they helping them with? And I also have some messages from them for you. So let's get right into it. Okay. Coming out, I pulled from this angel deck. We have I'm going to probably slaughter these names, so work with me here. Mamaya with the angel of death, and it's the God, the end of the universe. Wow. And then we have 7 of Wands, the expected God, and then we have the Sun. And that was, well, with the 7 of Wands, that was Regael, and then the Sun with Michael, and the vivifying God, the Sun. So with death and the Sun, this is big resurrection energy, pile 3, which lets me know, this was in one of the other piles too, that I've done so far. There's a big energy of transformation, and I said this in that pile too, that I wouldn't be surprised if you had some heavy placements in your 8th house and have undergone serious transformations in your life. Probably more than one dark night of the soul where you had a serious, major spiritual rebirth that brought you to major enlightenment and ascension, right? So the angels that are working with you and the guides that are working with you, because we have all kinds of different guides, you know, but the ones that are working with you, they are with you most when you go through these major transformations in your life, which I think you go through a lot of transformations, but there's certain pivotal points, it feels like, where there's these major transformations where you're then like resurrected and to reborn like the phoenix into something even greater, brighter, more beautiful, like to another. It's like you get initiated to a higher level of your of ascension, of your spirituality, of your spiritual wisdom, a higher state of consciousness. And I feel right now you've undergone some pretty big ones. Right now, what it feels like they are really working with you with, the kinds of tests and lessons they're working with you with, is there's something about love here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how this is turning into a little bit of a love read, which is wild, but there's something about that here. I have to say what I see. There's something that there seems to be they're working on you with about letting go of control or wanting to always do things your way, because it's something about you don't have to do it alone. But if it has to always be your way, it's kind of hard to bring somebody else in. And it feels to me like they want to bring somebody else in because of the fact, like, it's like you have it coming to you. You have it coming for you. Because we have, 9 of Pentacles in reverse next to the Knight of Cups. So something about not doing it on your own anymore because somebody's coming in to give their emotions, love, support, offer a cup. Somebody wants to be there for you. And now whether this person is present yet or not, I'm not sure, but this is coming in. They're wanting to bring this in. They're working on this at this time. And this is because of, also we have here, 3 of Swords in reverse, the Moon in reverse, and the 3 of Wands in reverse. Because they are helping you with healing from past heartbreaks where there was a lot of things that were hidden and then became revealed, and it was really painful. There was a distraction. Sorry. That's a confirmation. I'll take it. Things were revealed to you in the past with past connections that was that their guides made sure were revealed to you. That might have I feel cast a lot of feels like there was a really dark time where there was a lot of illusion. There was a lot of almost fear and anxiety about certain connections, things that you felt like maybe even people putting you in third parties, things like that, or people leaving you waiting for a long time, things like that, where you are now coming out of, they want you to, which is, it feels like it's caused you to come to a place where you've decided for a long time decided to do things on your own, and it gave you a really good sense of control, which is, independence is good and coming out of codependence is great, but we don't want to become too controlling to where we don't let anybody else in. And this is striking a chord with me really deeply myself, so I have a feeling this is going to be my pile. Okay. Oh yeah, because right here when I look down to the next row, oh my god. There's a reading I did a while back. I can't remember if it was from How is the Divine Assisting You at This Time? I think it was that reading. It might have been What is Your Divine Justice? But I think it's How is the Divine Assisting You? And right as soon as I looked at this card, it pinged this energy from one of those piles. They're working on you with Knight of Wands. What I'm channeling is to getting back out there, to getting in touch with your passions, the things you're passionate about. It's almost like a feeling of coming out of not being, God, I'm sure this is my pile now. Sorry. Of not being like rigid and controlling, and things have to be set in a certain way, because it's, for me personally, and I'm not trying to make this my reading, but it's like that's how we kind of keep it safe, where we know like, this is done like this, I know it's going to be done right, and this is like, it's like almost like even a form of protection sometimes. Like, this is the way to do it and everything's okay. And yeah. They're also, and this is separate, working with you on, you did great on it feels like they really helped assist you of walking away from things that were mentally strenuous for you, things that were you've done good on it feels like conquering intrusive thoughts, which I felt that a little bit of that in the last pile. And it's like you've learned how to stand your ground and fight for yourself without fighting other people, and they've helped you with that a lot, and it feels like you're doing really great with that. Also, there's something here. Let's see this really quick. Hold on. Yeah. About they're doing this also too by helping you to not be foolish about the things that you get involved with. It's like, you know, to learn a lot about something and to really look into something before you involve yourself with it, but also to not be so it's slow to where you lose the opportunity, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, they want you to, of course, look into something. Don't just blindly enter into anything, but also to not take so much time to where the opportunity passes, where it ends up like, okay, you took too much time looking into it and now it's no longer, the opportunity is no longer present. Also, something about, it feels to me like you like to be traditional on a lot of things. It's like going back to traditions, but there's something here that I'm channeling off this Hierophant card about, because he's not, this is the second Hierophant card from the Double Majors deck. And it's like he's sitting there deep in thought. He's put down he has, you know, normally has like a scepter in one hand and the orb, the ball in the other, like the globe in the other. There's something here about setting down it's like something about rethinking your traditions, or finding new traditions, or redefining what you consider traditional, or, you know, what you consider, like, maybe it's like, this is how it's always been traditionally done, but maybe you're here to be the game changer, to be the one who changes what the traditions are and finding a new way of doing traditions and passing those traditions down. Kind of feels similar to, almost like, it's a little bit different, I think, than being the one who has to break like generational curses, kind of like that, but it's more like not breaking generational traditions, but redefining them. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yes. Breaking free and dreams coming true. I feel like there's a lot of things you've broken free from your past that they're helping you with, so that your dreams can come true. Maybe it's like there might be certain things that you felt called to do, but you're like, oh, but that's not how it's done in this family, or now we don't do it like that around here, not in this state, or not in this country, or not in this community, or not in this area, or not in our family, but you can break free from that and create new traditions. We are bringing in a new age. It's time for new, you know what I mean? And so it's okay for you to break, and you've broken free from a lot of things from your past that might have at one point held you back, and you broke free from that. So now, yes, it is okay for your dreams to come true. Hallelujah. Sorry. Yeah, it's like keeps being reaffirmed. Moving, caution and moving on. And what I'm getting from this is it's okay to move on now from the things of the past. Yes, it happened. Yes, you learned your lessons. Yes, you've done a lot of healing. I could feel it. And it's okay to move on from that now. You don't have to be, yes, I think there's certain things that's happened to all of us which will make us always forever more cautious about things. A lot of us, I feel, have experienced things that change us forever, especially with this, death and rebirth. Big resurrection energy here. Big resurrection energy here. Resurrecting yourself, constantly resurrecting yourself, becoming more powerful, standing in your power. But it's saying it's okay to move on from these things from the past. You don't have to be so cautious. You are very protected and loved. They want you, with that message from the archangels here, with Archangel Jophiel coming with joy, they want you to be happy. They want you to find the things you're passionate about. If that means you have to redefine what your traditions are, I think they're telling you to do that. They're telling you to let go of being, it's almost like the feeling of being so uptight, so that you and doing everything on your own, so that love can come in, that you can have happiness. Oh my God, how many times are they going to reaffirm it? Yo. Pile 3. Groundhog and ant spirit. And this is what's so funny. It says time to let go and time to collaborate. It's letting go of the past so that you can collaborate and bring in new connections, new partnerships, find the things that make you happy. Like, it's okay to get back out there now. Yes, everything happened. Yes, healing sometimes is very much a lifetime process. I understand very much. But that doesn't mean you don't deserve to have love and meet new people and find happiness. Not everyone's going to hurt you. Yes, we have to be a little cautious. It's understandable, but it doesn't mean we have to shut everything and everyone out and be always in control of everything, or trying to be, right? And I feel that's what they really want you to know, that they're working on you with at this time, and what they want for you. And then last but not least, oh yes, you also have beings that would be maybe considered, I like to just say alien personally, but if you want to say like of star-seeded origins, other dimensional beings, what's Mintakan coming out, yeah, if you identify as a starseed, you could be of a Mintakan origin, but what I'm really mostly channeling from this is that you have help from other like, I'm going to say extraterrestrial, interdimensional, other beings who are around you constantly, and it says here at the bottom, the original light workers. Yes, you are a light worker. You have to be, in order to go through the amounts of kinds of major transformations, ego deaths, and to be resurrected so light and so bright, that this happens for a reason, and it is because you are a light worker. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. This is taking me back to what I was just saying here with this very special Hierophant who's like rethinking his traditions. Hierophant is really a lot about, the rites of passage, traditions, the way things are done, but he's put down his tools and he's deep in thought. Is this how it should be? I don't know. Maybe it should be in a different way. Maybe we can keep these traditions, but just carry them out a little bit differently that suits everybody, right? That's what it's giving. Yeah, pretty cool. So yes, you have some really high angelic beings, I feel here. You also have some interdimensional beings. If you want to, I love saying aliens personally, because angels really, in my opinion, are aliens. If you read into the Bible, do your research. I mean, look at how they describe them. Be not afraid, right? Because of the way they appear. They're not of this world. They are from the heavens. They descended from the heavens up there, where the aliens are. My own opinion. Anyhow, yes, they love you very much. They helped you every single transformation you went through, and they've always helped resurrect you, your spirit, your heart, your big, beautiful heart. With this joy here, with Jophiel, the joy always comes from the heart, even though I'm seeing the yellow here, which is screaming solar plexus, which means you have the will, you have the ability to will joy into this world. So you're not just, you know, they want you to have this joy, not just for yourself, but for everybody, because your energy is infectious. It spreads. You bring joy to other people by the joy you carry within yourself. Can't give something you haven't got, right? It's pretty beautiful, pile 3. I love this for you. These are the messages I have for you. These are your spirit guides. These are what they work on you with. I hope you will feel called to like and subscribe. I will take it to the next pile now. I'll see you guys in another reading. Bye. Hi, pile 4. If you chose the Labradorite, pile 4, this is your reading about your spirit guides and messages from them. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first of all, I believe you have multiple spirit guides coming in with some messages. Also, I believe sometimes your spirit guides come to you in the form of animals. I might sound a little crazy, but it does happen. You know, not just witches have familiars. I know I have mine, but I mean, not everyone's a witch, but I feel you have guides that come to you in the form of animals, or I'll often speak to you in spirit animals or animal totems. I just got that as a channeled message that I would tell you that. Okay, also the signs that what you might see when you see them are stars, like even starfish, butterflies, angels, birds, a lot of birds. Yes, okay, so let's get right into it. You have some powerful guides. When I asked who your guides were from the angel deck, we have, and I'm probably going to slaughter these names, so bear with me. We have Mebahaya, which is the eternal God, it says, Hakamaya, the raising God, and Izalel, which is God sung above all. Right away I'm getting to, your guides speak to you often through music. You probably get a lot of channeled messages through music. You are probably clairaudient. Pretty sure you are. If you're not aware of that, you might want to look into that. If you have questions and you're thinking it, you might even put shuffle on a certain playlist, put on, and don't be surprised if the answer comes up in a song. I'm also seeing here that intellectual lucidity, loyalty and allegiance. Yes, these guides are bringing in, they have an allegiance with you that spans over lifetimes. They work with you. They're bringing in, it feels like in the past there's been people who have not been loyal to you, and they are calling in loyal members of your soul tribe at present. Yeah. Oh, and they're helping you to liberate yourself at this present time. Your guides are helping you with liberation, higher knowledge, freedom from these, it's almost like being, like the way society is built, you know, how it's like they try to keep us conformed to thinking a certain way by the things they teach us, show us on TV. Right now your guides are working with you on liberating and freeing your mind from all that. Yeah, I can tell you're highly intelligent. They're giving you higher wisdom. 2 of Wands. Oh, wow. Be looking for signs from your guides. Your guides are bringing... Oh, I see it now. You've done great work on healing from heartbreaks of your past. Not only in relationships, but things that were very painful to you. You've done a great job healing that, and you've done a great job on doing inner work and doing... Seems like you've probably researched a lot of different topics, started studying, spiritual topics, things to give you a higher learning, higher knowing, higher understanding. They're very proud of you for that. And it's like you're always looking... It seems like there's almost like a very Sagittarian energy feel here, where you're always looking to the horizon for new things to learn, new things to find out, looking for like what's to come next. And that's why you're receiving all this higher wisdom. Also, they want you to be looking for signs, because they are calling in, it feels like, a counterpart. I know. I get to the point where I hear these in readings too, and I'm like, like, whatever, but it's like, really, I have to tell you what I see and I'm feeling, and it feels to me like they want you to use this higher knowing and higher perspective that you have now to look for the signs of which one is the truth. Like, instead of just like, maybe like when people come around, just, I think you're very, what I feel here is have a very keen intuition and a very strong gut instinct. And I think you can probably basically see somebody and within that first split second say, this is what it is and this is what it ain't with that person. But there is somebody that they are calling into your life that they want you to really look for. They're going to give you signs that this one is cool, this one is a keeper, this one is okay. And so they will send you signs that when the one is coming, because they're coming. That's what I'm seeing here. But look for the signs. They will give you signs, and you will know it. You will feel it. You will sense it. Okay? Also, a side note, because anytime, my piles jump out, this is how I know you had so many different guides coming with messages. Anytime I shuffle the cards and they fall out, and there's like a clump of them that stick together, I keep them together because it's usually a little message. So I don't know if you can see on, I'm trying to figure out my camera angles better, but there's a clump here, a clump here, a clump. They all came out in all these little clumps, like so there's all these different little messages they're sending you. Hold 1 second, sorry. Oh, okay. There's something that you've been waiting on, and it's coming in. It's almost giving the feeling of like a settlement, or maybe even taxes, or just maybe it's even the findings on a court case, like what happened with a certain case, something that you've been waiting on that's gonna come in, and you're gonna win. You're gonna have victory in this situation, and it's gonna be a reason to celebrate. This is a side note that they want you to know, okay? That there's something, I don't know, or maybe even a return on investment, and it's gonna end up being a big payoff and a reason to celebrate. But there's something coming in that it feels like either you've been waiting on or that's owed to you, whether it's good news or money, a settlement, something being ruled in your favor, something, a return of investment, something, and it's going to come in, and it's going to be a reason to celebrate because you're going to have a win with it, okay? Yeah, there it is again. Wow, 7 of Pentacles twice. Yeah, so it feels like, to me also, that's telling me you've done, there's something you've been waiting on, and it feels like you've been waiting on it for a long time, where it almost feels like you missed the opportunity, like it's never going to come in, but it's coming in. They want you to be patient. It's coming. It's coming. Maybe you can't see it yet, but it's coming. Yes. They're also working on you. This is another message. They're working with you on what needs to be cut, on cutting things out so that you're able to see clearly past any illusions. Anytime you're feeling confused, overwhelmed, and it feels like things are heavy, they're cutting out illusions so you see things clearly and know what needs to be cut out. Also, they've been working on you with, oh God, feels like in this last little bit recent in this recent past, there's been a lot of things cycles that have closed out for you. And that are still closing out, but it feels like things are closing out, like major cycles ending, because these are all things of an old paradigm. These are all things that needed to be phased out because they're calling in your counterpart. I can't believe it. This King and Queen of Pentacles has been coming up in quite a few readings now, but guess what? In this reading, they're both upright. Hallelujah, right? Yeah, they're calling in your counterpart, but that's why all these things have to be closed out in order to make this happen. There's so many cycles that had to close out, so many things that had to come to an end and be cycled out so this can be called in. That's what they're working on you with. They're cutting out all the illusions. And even though you might not be able to see it yet, this is serving a big divine purpose. Your counterpart's coming in. Okay, let's go down to some more messages. Yeah. No. Oh. There are certain friends even that you had to let go of, or crowds that you were hanging out with making new friends in reverse and happily ever after. In order for this to come in, this happily ever after, there was people who were not good for you to be around that had to be cycled out of your life. They want you to know that. That's why you had to let go of certain, I don't know if they were just, God, why can't I get over acquaintances? I kept wanting to say allegiances. Isn't that strange? Maybe certain allegiances. Maybe people who you had swore you would always have in your life and be there for, and they'd be there for you, but things happen and you had to let them go. Also, just people who, it might also feel like, why am I making any new friends at this time or something like that? And that's because they're working on bringing in this counterpart, or if you don't want to say counterpart, we'll just say a happily ever after. Having the good home, the good family. If you're already in a partnership, this is to keep your partnership strong and keep your partnership going. It's not the time to bring new friends in, because this is like it's like the soil is fertile. Their seeds are being planted and it's about to sprout, especially with all these Seven of Pentacles. You're about to reap they're about to be fruitful and you're about to reap those fruits. It's about to be really bountiful for you is what it's feeling. It's what it's giving. Side note, another message with environmental awareness and new location. For some of you, this already happened. For some of you, this might be coming up in the near future. You need to be extremely aware of your environment and what's going on around you. You might have to move. There's something they feel that you're not aware of in your immediate environment. Could just be in where you live. It could be just your neighborhood. There's something that you need to be aware of that you're not aware of. They're bringing this to your attention. This might not be for everybody, but this will be for a lot of you. A lot of you, I feel it. Be extremely aware of what's been going on in your community, in your house, where you live, with the people, maybe even the people you live with, because for some of you, you might be having to relocate. A third one right here. Oh, God, when this popped out, I almost wanted to cry. They are so proud of you because you've healed your inner child. You've been through a lot. They're proud of you. Some of you are still healing your inner child, but they're really proud of you because you've done a lot of work, and it's your inner child is finally happy. I feel that. I feel that. That's beautiful. Oh, and a lot of the scales are being balanced, and things that were done wrong are being balanced in your favor. Are being, made right with you, if not by the people who wronged you, by spirit, because of your beautiful integrity. Beautiful integrity. God, you have beautiful integrity. You've maintained your integrity through so many things. And yes, we all make mistakes and do things that, I wish I would have done that different at some point. We all do that. But you have integrity. And you know you do. I can feel it. you are somebody who has great integrity. Even though not everyone's had integrity with you, right? Feel that too. And that's why Spirit is coming through and balancing these scales. Some people, some of you, I'm going to be sadly to say, not a lot of you, it will be people will return from the past and they will be making right their wrongs that they did to you. That's, I'm sad to say, not a lot of you. That'll be just a few of you. But for all of us in this pile, I don't know that this is my pile, but for me to say it like that, maybe it is. But for everyone who came to this pile, Spirit will make it right, even if the ones who did it don't come back, okay? Almost done here. Let's see. Also, we have, yeah. Yeah, you've transformed beautifully, beautifully. Spirit, yes, this is going back to, okay, trust divine detours. So if for those of you, if you become aware of something in your environment that does not feel right and you need to relocate, they're saying trust this detour. It's for a good reason. They're having your back on this. They also want you to know they're very, very proud of you for how much you've regenerated yourself and loved the parts of yourself that you felt you lost, and have brought that part of yourself back to life and brought your inner child feelings of love, security, and comfort. They want you to be open to all kinds of infinite possibilities that are coming in for you because of all these beautiful transformations you made. When it comes time, they say, leap, take the leap of faith. Trust that they have your back. They've got you. You can do this. If you have to make a leap of faith, or if an opportunity presents itself, yes, of course, do your due diligence to look into it. But take a leap of faith. It is time. It is backed by your guides. Okay, now I remember how this one fell out. So, side warning. This is interesting because this is reminding me, I just did a collective reading this last week, and fire sign came up reverse in that too. And this is saying they'll be back. And there was saying something about to be warned of a specific fire sign who might have been lying in that reading. Or if it's saying if you're a fire sign, be aware that somebody was lying about you. And this person, you could be any sign right now, I'm telling you, is there's somebody who I feel has a prominent fire energy in their chart, or they just resonate in the fire vibration very. In reverse, it would be somebody who's overly passionate, maybe even F-boy or F-girl energy, who is coming back. They will be coming back around. And I had a bad feeling about it when it fell out. And so I asked, is this something bad? Like, that you need to be aware of? And it said, I swear to God, the card that fell out was yes. So this is somebody you want to be aware of who's going to be coming back around. Doesn't have to be a fire sign, but it would be somebody who was not upright, maybe even F-boy or F-girl. Could be a fire sign who you're not in good standing with, or they weren't doing right by you, who's going to be coming back around, and they don't have the best intentions. Because when I asked that, is this something to be aware of? Are they bad, having bad intentions? It said yes. Literally, the yes card fell right out on the ground. So that is what I have for you today. Your spirit guides are really very high vibrational. They weren't giving too much. How do I want to word this? They're just giving that they like to speak to. They're cloaked, very cloaked. I'll say it like that. It's really hard to tap into, say, oh, this is the exact type of energy it is. They're very high vibrational. They're helping you to be on your throne and on top of your A game, to be prosperous. They give you lots of strength. These are very strong beings. They bring a lot of strength into your life, and they speak to you through music and appear to you through spirit animals and animal totems, and you might even have a pet that is an actual spirit guide. Okay, that is what I have for you, pile 4. I'm going to take it to pile 5. I hope you will feel called to like and subscribe. I sure would love to see you again. So I'll see you in another reading. Bye. Hi, pile 5. If you chose this blue agate, pile 5, this is your reading all about your spirit guides and some messages from them. Okay, so let's get into this pile 5. I just laid these cards out, and I have to say, there's like a lot going on here. You have a lot of activity around you in the spirit realm at this time. Something feels like it's being divinely orchestrated almost. It's quite different from the other piles, but we're going to keep going with this. We're going to get into it. You have a lot of different guides around you at this time. You have some guides that are very much angelic in nature. They look angelic. Others of them look a little bit from, you know, not all of the piles could I see kind of how the guides looked, but in this I'm picking up on energies, and some of them look almost a little bit like, you know, in the Bible how when it describes the angels, how they say be not afraid, because how they actually are described, their appearance even in the Bible, these are the ones that would be a little bit more maybe scary looking, but they're still feeling angelic in nature. Very, very high vibrational, very, very high frequency. Also, you have some that look a bit scary, but they're not quite angelic, but they are working with you. They are working for you against other things that might be trying to come in to prevent you from moving forward on your path. I also believe they present themselves to you and speak to you in signs, symbols, and in animals, different animal totems or spirit animals. You might even just be scrolling, say, through Instagram or Facebook and see a certain picture of an animal, and that's them speaking to you through the symbol of that animal. Birds, deer, snakes, horses. I'm seeing a lot of different animals here that I believe they speak to you through. Wow. There's a lot of fire energy. There's a lot of fierce energy on this board. Might I add, we have Temperance coming out twice in the upright, and the Star card coming out twice in the upright. Think about that Temperance angel, yeah, and the Star card coming out twice. I believe there's something being very divinely orchestrated here. Something that's ensuring that you are staying on your path, that nothing tries to detour you from it at this time. Very powerful energies, and a lot of them. For all the other piles, usually only like 3 came out, maybe one of them 4 came out. Yours, like 5 jumped out, like just a bunch of them kept jumping out. So I know there's a lot that's going on right here. They work with you, bringing you a lot of strength, a lot of balance, keeping you, they're bringing all of your power back to you. They're making sure that you keep all of your power, that no one's able to take your power from you. They're helping you maintain balance and showing you who it is good to work with and who not to. Now, coming down here, we're getting into a side message here from your guides. There appears to be somebody who caused some kind of problem with you in the past. They might have even left you, like, turn their back on you. There was some kind of problem here. They might have even left you in a debt or something. This person thinks they're hot shit. Pardon my French. This person thinks that they are hot shit, and they watch you, and this person is a snake deep down. This person does not have good intentions for you. This person, even though it's like they turned their back on you, it's like they haven't let you go, they're watching you, but this person is a snake when it comes to you. This person, I feel, yeah, we have narcissist coming out right here. Yeah, this person is not good for you. According to your guides, this is their message to you. Also coming out down here, we also have, God, I can't believe the Star and the Temperance came out twice upright. It's just divinely orchestrated, right? Yeah, your guides are keeping you on your path. I feel it's almost, I know this is going to sound so crazy. It's almost like the angels have ordered certain, I don't want to call them lower dimensional beings, because you're working in your favor, but certain beings that might be considered scary or demonic down around, not necessarily maybe, yeah, kind of around you, but in a protective way, watching over this person who seems to be watching you and wanting to come back into your life. There's like, they're sending things out after this person if this person tries to come towards you, is what it feels like. Yeah, this person was a Knight of Wands in reverse. Big F-boy, F-girl energy. Definitely a narcissist. They want you, your guides have been trying to keep you away from this person, or keep this person away from you. You've done a lot, they're showing me that you've done a lot of inner work, a lot of healing work. You're very enlightened, very enlightened. You have a high calling. Yeah, star coming out. Yes. This person would knock you off your throne if they were to come back near you or come back around you. They are not healthy for you. This person, you would not be on your A game. You would not be manifesting well with this person in your energy. This person really deep down doesn't want you to win. They have ulterior motives, a hidden agenda is what it feels like. So it might have been that this person caused you to miss opportunities in the past. There might have been times when this person left you hanging. Your guides are working with you to ensure that you stay on your north node, that you stay in alignment with your purpose, and that this person cannot detour you. It's crazy how much this other person's coming up in your energy. So I know this person's really, right now, this person is watching you. They are watching you a lot. This person spies on you, pretty much almost stalker energy. It's like they can't accept that it's done or over, is what it feels like. I feel this person is very toxic. I feel this person might even have some kind of a problem, some kind of addiction problem. Everybody has some kind of an addiction problem. And by that, I mean some kind of an escapism, where when life gets too heavy, there's something, whether it be work, working out, shopping. Some people shoplift. I don't want to make a frown face like I'm judging. I shouldn't do that. But eating, drugs, alcohol, sex, tarot card readings. There's ways we all escape, all of us, including me. We all have our things, we all have our outlets. But this person, it really seems to be indulgent into their toxic ways. This person, they're wanting you to know that this person isn't all that they think they are. This person isn't the hot that they think they are. They are ensuring that this person's cut out of your life because this person has nothing to offer you, and this person never portrays himself in the correct light anyways. Detoxification, inner power. They want to remind you of your inner power. This person is being cleansed. They are affirming it so much here. We also have, and I love him, Archangel Raphael, who's been helping you to heal your heart, who is helping you with cleansing any toxic energies out of your life, especially toxic people like this who seem to be spying on you or has some kind of plan to come back into your life, and Spirit ain't having it. So Spirit wants to remind you of your inner power and how the importance of detoxification on all levels, whether that be from any kind of poor eating habits, anything that's not good for you that you consume. That could even be things you watch and listen to. That could be drugs, alcohol, connections. And I feel this person who has not good intentions is being detoxed and cleansed right out of your life, because your spirit guides know you have a beautiful inner strength and inner power, and they want to remind you of that's what the importance of keeping this person out of your life. Yeah. It's just so many times we have narcissists, communication, and let go. This person wants to communicate with you. They're spying on you, they're watching you, they want to communicate, and Spirit is urging you to let go. See that butterfly? You've undergone a beautiful transformation, and you are set to be in alignment with your purpose and to continue moving forward. But this person coming back around would detour you from that. So it's like this person must have a very, very high calling. That is very important. And this person would definitely affect that. And they must be planning something. They do want to, they're definitely watching you. They definitely want to communicate. And Spirit is letting you know that they advise you strongly to let go. beautiful part of this lifetime that we have here on this earth is we do have free will. The choice is ultimately yours. But I have to let you know what your guides are urging for you. Okay? If this person don't leave you alone though, I might not have a choice. Sorry. The energy I got when I looked down at this. Sorry. It says Spirit has a plan. Spirit has a plan for this person. I look down and this koala is sitting there like this. They are not happy with this person trying to come back in your energy at all. Oh my God, they are definitely not happy with this person. They've got plans for him or her. Whatever. Sorry. Yeah, Spirit has a plan. They definitely do. This person better watch out. That's all I'm going to say. They better watch out. Because life is speeding up for you. Spirit wants you to sing your own song, not the song that somebody... This person doesn't want you singing your own song. This person wants you singing their song. They want you to do things their way. Because it's all about them. They're a narcissist. I feel it. Oh. Cards say it straight out. There's not even some cryptic symbolism in it. It straight out says narcissist. This person is not someone healthy for you. You deserve so much better. Spirit is warning you of this person that they would totally detour you from. They would muddy your waters. You know, you're elevated past them. They don't even show themselves in the right light. And we are coming into the age of light. Look at that beautiful, beautiful card. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Lifetimes. For what? To let somebody come hold you back? Hold you down? Stop you from moving forward? No. No, no. Oh God, Lord. The crumbling. Giving big tower energy. What are you clinging on to? This person and you might have had an extremely strong connection. Spirit is urging you to let it go. This person will only hold you back. This person is really not concerned so much with you as much as they are themselves. And then we have yes and reverse. Yes, just say yes. Do not say yes. I feel this person is going to try to reach out and communicate with you definitely. Because they're definitely spying and they want to talk. Spirit just wants to remind you of your beautiful inner power. And if this person does anything stupid, the Spirit has a plan. I'm sorry this person hijacked so much of your reading, but there are so many guides out here on the board. And there are so many of them reaffirming this over and over in every pile that came out. So it must be of such great importance for you to know at this time, whether you're aware or not that this person's been watching you. They have been, for sure. And they definitely want to communicate. And Spirit is not backing it. You have the free will. But you should know this person is toxic for you. And that there's windows of opportunities that you almost lost by dealing with this person because of how they treated you in the past. That Spirit is seeing to it that are being reopened for you to continue moving forward. I think Spirit just wants to remind you how far you've come. And how far you can go. And will go. And that, you know, if you don't want them around, don't worry about it. Because Spirit's got a plan for them. Yeah. So that's pretty much what I have for you. That's kind of this overpowering message that took over for the pile 5. So it needed to come out. But you have a lot of different kinds of guides. They do present themselves. Sometimes your guides come to you in the form of children. Interesting. Very powerful. And animals. And there's a lot of them around you. A lot of fire energy. They're very, very passionate about you and very fierce about you. And they know you have a very great purpose. And there's something being very divinely orchestrated here. And no, they don't want anybody stopping it. Not that anybody can, like anybody could really stop something divinely orchestrated. But you have a great purpose, pile 5. And your guides are with you all the way on it, okay? So this is what I have for you today, pile 5. I hope that resonated, and I hope you'll feel called to like and subscribe. I sure would love to see you here again. You guys take care, okay?